Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another episode of GrimCo Construction. Shadows, how you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you.
DarkPreacher, how are you?
Doing good.
Preacher and I made some progress on the outside, the shell of the building itself. We got the elevators going all the way up, and we got the various floors set out, but really there's nothing inside the building on the on the third and fourth floors. Going up. This is number 3. It is empty. I kind of envisioned that this would be cubicle space, subdivided with some kind of faux, somehow mock-up cubicles. I'm not sure how we're going to do that just yet. I figure it's going to be micro parts. Do you guys want to do that today, or do you want to deal with the upper floor stuff?
Yeah, I'll have a crack at the wee cubicles.
I figure if we can get one design, then we could come down here and help you do all the rest of them. It would be cool, though, if they all looked similar, if not the same. Maybe a couple different sizes, a small one and a large one, but I think for the most part, I'd like them all to look very, very similar, if not identical.
So vaguely square, sort of office-y type.
Yeah, definitely.
Partitions. Cool.
Is that what you call them over in Europe?
Yeah. Well, there's probably another name that we use them, but
you Europeans are weird. On the fourth floor, there is a big chunk of space that I want to leave as a big chunk of space because I want it to be a big open workshop. Specifically, there's some things you cannot do creatively, like Ender IO painted blocks, weird stuff like that. And it would be nice if we had the machines for this. Also, at the end of this being built, I think it would be cool if it could actually be used as a functional base. So we might even want to consider long-term maybe a storage solution, but we can circle back around to that at a later date. Yeah. So, what do we want to start on? Do we want to actually do the workroom up here, or you want to do the cubicles real quick?
we could do the cubicles real quick, get a rough layout for those. Yeah, that's...
Were you working on an idea, Preach?
Yeah, I've noticed these paper walls, and they go down like iron bars, but they connect together, and they look kind of like a cubicle walls.
Don't forget, those run down the middle of a block. If you're going to actually put a desk up against those, it's going to be standing off from the actual cubicle itself.
Yeah.
Let's go down a floor. I do think we should inject some color into the place, having gray walls and gray cubicles. I think that would even drive most office workers nuts.
Windows would be nice as well.
Actually, yeah. Let's see. Let me do it this way. We got a window there. Window there. Window there. And that is the right height. I figured you could use some micro block panels. As the actual cubicle walls.
Yeah, I was just looking to see if there was something called a partition wall, which would have been nice, but that's too easy. What do we got?
Sorry, covers, not... Panels are going to be too thick.
Are they actually called covers?
Panels and covers. This pack might have impure core, which means, if it does, you do not see all of the panels, covers, and whatnot. You have to actually make them. They're hidden to actually save space in NEI.
Right, okay.
Windows. I'm wondering.
I wonder about maybe setting the desks first so that you can fit stuff around them a little bit easier.
Well, let's see. Do I have a saw? Okay, first thing we're going to actually need is a crafting table. Because there isn't a crafting space in Creative Plus in its infinite wisdom. Just for the record, Preach, if one of us is using that, all of us see what they're working on. If you use the vanilla one, we all have separate workspace.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
This is that way someone can come over and be like, oh, that's what they're making.
Now let's see. Diamond saw. What are we thinking for colors? Probably don't want anything too crazy. Basically, the way that I've seen desks actually done. Let me go over here. Let's see.
Hideous. Oh, right. Yeah.
Just like that. That's just colored clay. I figure most offices are not actually going to be using wood in the common cubicles. They're actually going to be using a more neutral and a more sturdy material.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, now that I think about it, hang on, Preach. This would be like this. Whoops. There we go. You'd have the back. You'd have an entrance over here. Back to the actual window. So that the person can turn around, they get a little bit of light at their desk. And there would be, of course, a cubicle divider behind this. It would go all the way to the wall. So this is going to be the hard part, is seeing if you can make these things actually stick to the edge of this. We really do need some office chairs. I need to talk to
It's better than
Razzleberry
nothing,
Fox
but
about
it's not ideal. It was either that or a stone chair. I thought the wood would probably be. But yeah, office chairs.
There are the chairs in Bibliocraft.
Yeah, these are DecoCraft, aren't they? Yeah.
Those are parts customizable. You can even put the tall backs on them.
Right.
What do we think about that for a divider wall? Too busy? Does it look good? I could actually see somebody using the different the grid to put up different like post-it notes and stuff.
Oops. Ah, I'm stuck.
I do not see anything there.
I put a chair down and I can't. There we go.
What is a cooked meat block impossible object?
That.
One of those.
That looks disgusting. What is it?
It's a cooked meat block.
It's the only impossible object that comes up. I was thinking how some offices have like yoga balls for people to sit on.
That looks bizarre, dude.
I agree. I completely agree.
Small cubicle, large cubicle. This is what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a little large. It's one massive monitor.
Oh my god. It's the 80s all over again.
Yeah, okay, so that's not going to happen then.
Thanks to extra utilities, we actually have file cabinets. You can actually store things in them.
There we go.
Oh, typewriter. Now all we need is an adding machine. Um,
Just
Oh, there's no stapler.
what do you think?
I feel sorry for whoever has to sit in this corner cubicle.
Ah, that's better. That's cool. I like it. That's not a Mac, is it? No. Good.
Nope.
Let's see. Oh god. We could do like that and like that. Yes, no.
Yeah. H-shaped cubicles.
The only problem we're going to start having is it because this is a micro, and this is something I guess I have to think about, because this is a line of micro blocks. Yeah, see, a laptop won't fit on this side because it has to place in the middle of the block and it has to have 100% clearance. I actually cannot get a laptop anywhere over here.
Well, this person doesn't have a laptop then. They can have a big old chunky computer screen.
Can't even put one there. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. Hang on. I'll put one there. Let's put it on the outside in the hallway. Oh god, I misplaced that horribly.
For a second, I thought that was me.
Nope, I did that. Okay. So that means that we can always get the computer on the outside aisle.
Right.
Ooh. There is stack of paper. paper. Some it will work, some it won't. Stack of paper. Okay. So yeah, what do we think about this design?
It's looking good. I'm just trying to come up with maybe a...
Things to decorate with?
Oh, not there. Ah, it won't go on there because of the... Yeah.
There we go. There's a good office plan. Cactus. Doesn't take a whole lot of water. Brightens up the space.
Hey, can you see? I think there is a pot for carpenter's blocks.
There is.
Can you see if it'll fit there in that corner? Right here? It may or may not be a microblock.
Carpenter's pot.
Oops.
Okay, gotta think. These are actually going to be kind of tough. Uh-oh. Preacher cards.
Yeah, I just forgot to leave an empty space when I was trying to click something into my inventory.
That crashes you.
Right,
Yeah.
it'll fit on this side, but it won't go the other side because of the
Microblock.
yeah.
If you're in Creative Plus, if you try and right-click something into a full normal inventory from NEI, you will crash.
Say goodbye. Okay.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, Preacher will be back in just a minute. Let's see. I think it would be funny if we actually had full blocks for the actual cubicle, like, you know, full-size blocks to make it look kind of big and chunky, but I don't know what I would make it out of. Like, if we were trying to make an oppressive office space, would you make it out of steel blocks?
Yeah. That'd be... or
You
sort of
know?
like aluminium or something.
Yeah, you know, like big industrial looking, you know, oh, if you die or something gory happens, we can just hose the cubicle down and put somebody else in it. Because the problem we're going to have is, like, when we get over here.
Well, for something like that, you'd want something that looks like it's easy to clean, like a laboratory block.
I could mirror these, I think. Actually. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, see? Okay, if I do this.
Ah, right, yeah.
Which
Good thing it
means
wasn't my turn to host. My fans will be sitting here looking at this loading screen. Which, don't get me wrong, it's a good loading screen. It just takes forever.
this is what I'm talking about. If we do it this way, I can't get a laptop in. Oh, I can put one right here.
Right, so it looks like you'll have to alternate between a laptop on the window-facing side and then the edge-facing side.
Well,
Depending on...
I can't get one anywhere over here because of this dividing wall.
Maybe we ought to go for chunky blocks then.
What do you think?
I suppose not everyone's going to use
Okay.
a computer.
Okay, let's get silly for a second.
Maybe we could be one of those companies that makes people bring in their own personal laptop.
Those companies are jerks. Okay, let's see real quick. No. A metal industrial looking block. We could do laboratory blocks, but I think that would be kind of... That's new. Huh. Rebellious block, teamed caution tape. Okay, weird.
Oh, there's so many blocks. So many blocks. Oh.
Yep. I'm looking for something smooth. That is literally a paper wall. Preacher's back.
Yep. Oh, good. You didn't burn down the building while I was gone.
We tried.
I came close to it. I kept quiet. Right. I'm going to...
Well, as long as we keep the flint and steel away from shads, we should be fine.
That was quite disappointing.
He kept muttering something about burning the infidels. I didn't know what he was talking about.
Burn the ball!
I was kind of thinking he was going to say something about red swing line staplers.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's cool.
It's silver caution stripes. We could get it even more silly if we wanted to. Let's go borrow this corner real quick.
Doesn't even...
Industrial grade workspaces. Somebody dies, just hose it down and put a new person in there.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to make it easier for putting stuff on the...
These things are big and chunky and I don't like them, but you know, if we don't do something like that, then... Oh, God. I see what you have in your hand there, Preacher.
Yeah, and it's really big.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, exactly. You could do it to the outside of the cubicle over here in the hallway, in the walkway.
So what would the...
You can't do that
Not
against
quite.
the wall?
Yeah.
Hang on.
These do look a little weird.
There we go.
These cubicles are not only soundproof, they're bomb-proof. Didn't refill the coffee pot. Yeah. There is something very twisted about this.
Well, it is GrimCo.
Okay, we can actually stick it here for this idea. Probably one or all of us will end up stepping on and finishing out the rest of the floor using this same design between this episode and next. I think my channel is going to have the next episode, and then it'll rotate back to you, Preach, right?
Yep.
Cool. So do remember, if you're watching this episode on Shadow's channel, the next one's going to be on mine, and the one after that will be on Preacher's.
Groovy stuff.
This is downright scary. Okay, real quick before we go. There is a documentary on Netflix that has to do with, follow me here, Nazi Germany during World War II, okay?
Okay.
Now, I do have a rationale here. Specifically, there is a part of this documentary that talks about some of the more grim and morbid artifacts that made it out of the concentration camps, one of which was a lamp that was made with human skin on the lampshade. I swear to God, that looks exactly like it.
Oh.
I swear. Anyway, that's enough sick and twistedness for today. I'm going to drop that subject.
Well, you're going to have to take that up with Raspberry Fox then. That's a DecoCraft lamp.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't say anything to her. She'll have nightmares. I need to watch less Netflix, apparently. Okay. Oh, you know what? Well, it's okay. It's supposed to be cramped. I like it. We'll stick with it. So yeah, we're going to cut things off here. Thank you guys very much for joining us. We are making progress. Hopefully we'll have more of this floor filled out by next episode, and we can figure out what we want to do next.
Excellent.
So, okay, guys. So I guess that's sign-off period. You got anything else to say?
Yeah, it's a goodbye from Vaygrim Steve and from TheDarkPreacher Steve.
Yeah, the skin server is broken today, so I've been getting that periodically myself, unfortunately. So yeah, okay. Well, that's it for today. We will see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.